everyone, and welcome back to the TheJakeman Bets, where you're going to get all of your bets, and you're going to get them on Prize Picks and Underdog and Caesars and DraftKings. Depends on where we find the value. We had a little bit of a break. The Thursday night game ended up being a complete reboot on Joe Burrow and Mark Andrews. So we got all our money back, did okay. We were on track to literally go green all the way through. But enough of that. We're on to the holiday season, and we've got a lot of things to get to. So therefore, we are going to get straight to the picks and Monday night showdown between the Eagles at the Kansas City Chiefs. So the first pick is going to be Patrick Mahomes on underdog. So we're looking for value here, everybody. It's been a little bit of a rough go as far as finding NFL picks. Plus, if you didn't get into the line on Patrick and Jalen about 3 days ago, you missed out because a lot of the trends are trending to the low. So you can find a 1 yard equals 1 win on Patrick Mahomes at underdog. So we're going to do the underdogs first, and then we're going to go through that. I'm not going to tell you anything about Patrick Mahomes because he's going to get 1 yard, folks. So we went higher on that one. The next pick is going to be on L'Jarius Sneed. And as you can see here, now this is an interesting pick because it is trending like he is not doing excellent on Outlier and or on Prize Picks and Underdog, except for the fact that he is going to be matched up against A.J. Brown. So therefore, he is going to have at least, because A.J. Brown is getting anywhere from 14 to 15 targets on average. So therefore, L'Jarius is going to end up having, we're going to have a fantastic night, and he's going to get us 5 tackles. The next pick is Jalen Hurts, and that is going to be under 38.5 rushing yards, as you can see right up there. He has not been rushing that much. This is probably due to the sore knee. I don't know, but I really think that if they're going to beat Kansas City at Kansas City, he's going to have to be throwing the ball. And that just seems like a lot of yards. So I'm going to take the 38.5 rushing yards. Again, we're still on underdog here. We'll switch over to the Prize Picks here in a moment, but I just wanted to show you guys what it all looks like. The next pick, DeAndre Swift, and we are going to fade his rush and receiving yards. He has not been able to manage this for the last 4 games. So this is purely statistical. Again, I think that DeAndre is going to be integral, but I don't think he's going to be as vital as Devontae and A.J. Brown. So we're going to go ahead and fade DeAndre Swift. It's giving us some it's like negative 115 juice, so not too shabby. And yes, we have the next pick is going to be A.J. Brown on underdog, which is getting us, we're going to go higher than his 80.5 receiving yards. Just look at Outlier, folks. I understand that he didn't do well the last time, but that is going to be rectified. Jalen is going to have to throw that ball, and he's going to have to throw it a lot. I think that Devontae is going to get his, which I looked at that a lot, but honestly, I think AJ is going to have, he does very, very well on primetime games. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think that in order for them to keep up with Kansas City, and Kansas City's coming off of a bye, I think Andy Reid has lost 18-2 or something like that after a bye. So we are going to absolutely take A.J. Brown's over 80.5 receiving yards. Let's go over to Prize Picks. I did not like a lot of the way that Prize Picks was doing a lot of bumping, so we're going to fly through this because my confidence is fine, but I went to find some gems here for you. So Patrick Mahomes, we're going to go less than his rushing yards, which is 25.5. We're getting the juice. Well, it's slightly juiced, so it's kind of a pick 'em, but I just think that he's got probably 22 to 24 rushing yards, which is all they need. Maybe some first downs, just some 5-yard first downs, maybe 4 of them, so that gives him 20. So I just don't see that they're going to try to rush him out there in the world. So I think we're going to be just fine with that. The next is going to be Trent McDuffie, and we're going to go over on his tackles and assists. As you can see on our app over here, he basically went off. He is going to pick up the slack out there as the other corner. So since it's going to be so much passing as far as what I'm concerned, what I believe is I think that both Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed, because we already talked about L'Jarius on the underdog, is that he is going to have to be matched up against A.J. Brown, which is also going to be on our slip for prize picks of 80.5 receiving yards. We're going over. And as far as Mr. Kelsey's concerned, coming off of a bye, he's exceeded, I think it's been close to about 68 or 70 yards receiving after a bye. And there is a chance that his girlfriend is in the house. So that is the picks, everybody. It's a little bit on the crazy side as far as the juice. We really should have got into these Monday night games 5 days ago. The line movement was unbelievable, which is usually the way it is for Mondays. So we went to find some gems. I hope you have a fantastic Monday and enjoy yourself. And we have more picks coming on Thursday. Maybe even have some NBA picks tomorrow for you. So this is the Jake Man. I'm always betting. Make sure you are always playing.